Super Mama, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello and welcome to the very first edition of Pushing Desi Culture. I'm your host, Sid Pandya, a.k.a. DJ Sid the Kid, and today we are recording inside MediaWorks Studios in Windsor, Ontario. Today my guest is Mr. Taskeen Jamali, the president of India-Canada Association, Windsor Essex County. Thanks so much for joining us, man.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for having me here.
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing very good. Thank you, sir.
Yeah?
Doing very good. Thank you.
How are you guys adapting with the post-COVID and the new normal? Hope the family's well.
Yes, our families are very well. What we're doing right now is just following the rules and norms and everything, social distancing, masks, like everything like that. We just following the rules and norms. Yeah.
Yeah, making sure all the basics are right.
Everything is covered. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
yes,
awesome. That's good to know. That's good to know the responsibility
yes,
aspect.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the ICA, the history.
ICA started back in 1985, and Dr. Shukania and Dr. Velampati, you all know him, and few other pioneers of Windsor, they started that ICA. There was a need of something as we came in grown up people, and our young kids were young, right? So we're growing up our kids and to be them follower of the culture and everything. As you know, like every community is kind of a river, right? The culture is the water.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no water, there's no river.
Mm-hmm.
So the community and the culture, they go hand to hand together.
Mm-hmm.
So for that reason, they try to bring this thing in, so every community will come together and promote our culture and the heritage. There was a need for us to carry on the community and the culture.
That's such a good example that you've used there with the
Thank you,
river
sir.
and the
Thank
water.
you. Yes.
I love the reference, and that's why it was such an important need for them to keep
Absolutely.
pushing the culture back in 1985.
Absolutely.
And get that going. So tell us something about some of the notable highlights and some of the events, and I know that's a big part of what ICA does.
Yes, first thing is we do, first of the year is the Republic Day, right?
January 26th, for those who don't know, the Indian Republic Day on January 26th.
Exactly.
Every year.
Yes, there's a Republic Day, the day we adopted our Constitution of India,
Mm-hmm.
post-independence.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a Reach for the Star, that's for the kids.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, actually that to prepare them for the leadership, to show them like there's all kids up to like grade 8, grade 9 kids, for them to know, to go with hand to hand with the Indian culture and what they need in the community here. Because they're going to grow up here, they need something for here.
In Windsor Essex
In
County.
Windsor Essex County. Oh, actually, I will say as a whole Canada,
as
right?
Canadians, exactly.
As
Canadian
Canadians,
citizens.
right? As a Canadian, like they are growing up as a Canadians.
Mm-hmm.
So for them, we have to prepare them for the future.
It's reach for the stars.
Reach for the stars.
It's such and this prepares them for leadership roles and gives them the experience and exposure while at the same time keeping hand in hand with the culture.
Exactly.
So what comes after each of the stars during the year?
Oh, that's the next one will be basically Independence Day, 15th of August, when India got independent from British.
Just around the corner.
Yeah, of course, yes, it is, but this year we won't be able to do that as we used to do last time.
Of course.
Now this year, I think if everything goes good and the Ontario government allow us, we probably go to the park again with limited amount of people.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, probably be at my place.
So this is where, so it depends on stage 2 or stage 3 and then where we are in the opening.
Right.
So for those who don't know, it's the 74th Independence Day of India.
Yes, sir.
It's on August 15th.
Yes.
And
we
the
have
ICA,
to hoist the flag.
Yes, ICA has to hoist the flag.
Yes. As of now, okay, do it at your home, hoist the flag, raise the flag in your front yard, backyard, balconies, wherever you can.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing we do at our place.
Mm-hmm.
But in my place, I will have like 6-7 directors who will come to my place and we hoist the flag as a India-Canada thing.
So Independence Day is obviously going to look different this year.
Yes.
And I know the gala is a big event of the year for
That's
ICA.
coming next. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do it this year, but we did in the past. It's one of the biggest events we have, and it's a very sophisticated and classical thing with mixture of both Indian and Canadian culture to it. In the past, we supported associations and charities here like Windsor Regional Hospital, Canadian Diabetes Association, Kidney Foundation, Downtown Mission in Windsor. We have supported them. Actually, we supported Downtown Mission even during the COVID time. providing them some food items and everything. The same thing we did to the hospital. We give them like lunches for and dinners for the hospital staff, frontline staff.
I love it. I
Yes.
love how that's a big part of what the ICA is about giving back to the community where you
Yes.
are living in, where you're working in, and being an active part of it. And I understand there's other organizations as well that ICA works with.
Yes, we work with every organization around Windsor, within the South Asian umbrella, like countries like Nepal, Bangladesh, even with the Indian ones like Dui Bangla, Gujarati Samaj, Punjabi Association, like we all work together jointly with hand to hand, because basically we are all from one part, India.
Mm-hmm.
India, actually, if you go pre-partition or pre-independence, there was all one India.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have different countries, but again.
And now being in this current climate, it's important to stay together.
Absolutely,
and,
absolutely.
Keep, and encourage unity and keep the people together.
You're absolutely right. We have to bring everyone together under one umbrella.
I think that's a great idea. So did you want to give a quick shout out to
these
guys?
Yes, like my team, like my vice president Sidhu, and treasurer Sharda Yadav. Then I have secretary Nisha Sharma. But we have few directors like Asrar Ahmad, Rakesh Bhatia, Shrenik Parekh, Azmat Nabi, and Khushali Parekh. We also have youth directors, Anika Sood and Soham Patel.
Awesome.
And they are my team, and I'm very proud of them. They are really very supportive. It's very hard to find good people around.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And I think it's fantastic that there's all these people that are working behind the scenes, if you will, to keep pushing the mandate forward and keep it going. So now, we live in such a multicultural city here in Windsor. Now, there's a lot of newcomers and a lot of new immigrants that are coming, especially, from South Asian parts, from India. How are they able to get in touch with ICA? How can they contact if they want to get involved, volunteer?
Well, we have a Facebook page, right? They can go through a Facebook page called India Canada Association of Windsor Essex County. They can go through there. Same thing, India Canada Windsor. As Instagram, they can go through there too. I'm also working on the website. So IndiaCanadaWindsor.com will be coming up within, I think I'm trying to hit it by the August 15th.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so we're trying to do that too. Yes.
So good luck for that.
And
I look forward to seeing more events and hopefully, we move past the current new normal. We can get through stage 3 and beyond, hopefully normal.
Yes.
So get some sort of normalcy back, because
I can't wait for that.
I'm same, man. You can say that again.
Yes.
And because I understand how important it is for these events, not just for the organization, but for overall to keep pushing the culture forward and to keep it all together. That's the water in the river. Like
Absolutely.
I'm definitely gonna use that.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? The thing is, good part about that is, like, if you look at it this way, now the water is just not a water. We get a lot of creatures in the water, like the fishes, prawns, and all these things. Those are the heritage. So, like, if the water is there, the heritage is, the water is there, so the heritage flows with it. So if you lose one of them, you got no community. So you lose it completely.
Exactly.
So basically, you have no identity left. That's what my point was.
So it's important. So being Canadian citizens, being responsible citizens, but while at the same time holding on to your culture and and become, contributing responsible citizens of Canada, where we are, or US, or wherever it is that we live and work in. But at the same time, we are holding on to the culture and we keep pushing it forward.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that's what this podcast is all about as well. Thank you so much for watching this interview. Stay tuned for the second part of the segment where I will be playing an eclectic mix of South Asian music for you. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon. Thank you.